Good morning, friends, it's Crystal and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the kitchen pretty much all day is the plan. I have 3 kind of Christmas baking recipes to make today and I'm really excited about it. I think mainly because 1, I have some really cute helpers, but 2, I'm trying 2 new recipes that I've never tried before and they both sound amazing. I actually brought my computer out here. It's just easier to see the recipes on the screen instead of trying to, reopen my phone all of the time. I cannot stand that when I am cooking. So I will link all of the recipes down below that I'm using. We're going to be doing a salted nut roll. Never done that. It looks so good. That's more for my hubby and I. Also going to try these Andes mint cookies. They look amazing. And then the third one, peanut butter blossoms. We make those every single year and I figured the boys can help me out with that one. So I think we're going to start with the salted nut roll because it needs to actually go in the freezer for a few hours and then kind of finish that when they're napping. So we'll start whipping that up. I may actually get the boys busy with unwrapping all of the Hershey Kisses so they feel like they're helping as well while I work on that. Mom. So what you need to do is unwrap all of the Kisses and put them into the bowl. Okay. Do you want me to help you open it?
Yeah, and not the open of them, I put all the chocolates in here.
The recipe I'm using is just straight off the package, so should be a easy one. Oh, look at them, they're little Santa hats.
Okay.
Aren't they so cute? Okay.
Mommy, guess what?
What?
This is the best day ever.
So this is the filling for the nut rolls and this is what actually needs to go in the freezer for a couple of hours. So I think I need the baking mat, but it's basically just powdered sugar, the marshmallow fluff, some vanilla, and a little bit of butter. This was the one I am like the most nervous about, so I'm glad I'm starting with this, but you guys are right. You all were telling me I'm gonna love the silicone baking mat already. You're the boys, I'm sure you can. I'm just rolling everything in parchment paper quick. Maybe. Into the freezer they go. We've cleaned up after round 1. The dishwasher is going. It was pretty full from dinner last night. But the next recipe, because the boys are playing, I think I'm going to move on to this Andes mint cookie recipe. It looked so good. And just kind of something different than what you see like with other Christmas cookies. I don't know, it looked kind of unique, so I thought it would be kind of fun. And we have all of the ingredients. So Ethan helped me unwrap a lot of the mints, but I have a few more I need to do. The recipe called for about 1.5-ish packages, and I'm pretty sure he stole a couple while he was opening them. So I'm going to get these going, I think, and I'm going to bring over my mixer.
Come joining us all, the feeling is here today. Come on now, let's go, caroling through the snow all day. We've been
coming up in my next Vlogmas video, I'm going to be baking sugar cookies with the kids, where we do the cookie cutters, sprinkles, and frosting. It's always a messy but fun time, so we'll be doing that here next on my channel. But I am also looking for a couple of other recipes to try now that I have all of our basic ones that we do every single year done. So let me know in the comments below some of your favorite Christmas recipes to bake. I would love to try them.
The feeling is right today. Magic in the air, 'cause something is waiting for me. Oh, I've been good, but I can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa.
These are ready to go in the oven, but I pulled out 2 of my baking sheets. Going to do like a little test and see which cookie we like better. Maybe they'll be the same, I don't know, but this one has the baking mat and this one I just sprayed.
When it's Christmas time, I light up a fire, gather friends and family, have a bite to eat and some Christmas sweets, chilling out and watch TV, wrapping up the gifts with my fingertips, making up some fancy rhymes. So fancy. Just got something fun for my special one, but my love don't cost a dime. Waiting for Santa to come. He'll be knocking on my door. Treat the old and the young. I hear sleigh bells in the snow. Holding on to a bunch of reindeer. He'll be making his rounds, working harder for every year. When the Christmas spirit's all over town. I'm not one of them, the 3 wisest men, but I got an open heart. If you feel alone, I don't care about who.
Baking with kids. These are a very similar method to what the peanut butter blossoms are. So I just put the mints in the middle, and once they melt after a few minutes, I'm going to go in with a knife and kind of spread it around to make it look like frosting.
I'm waiting for Santa to come. He'll be knocking on my door. Treat the old and the young. I hear sleigh bells in the snow. Holding on to a bunch of reindeer. He'll be making his rounds, working harder for every year. When the Christmas spirit.
This batch of cookies is done. I think I'm only gonna do 1 batch of each, mainly because I don't think I'm going to be bringing cookies a lot of places this holiday season, at least this year anyways. But I think they turned out so good. They just basically need to set out now so the mints can actually like dry and form. But one thing I realized was you don't need to actually push the mint down super hard. You could just kind of set them on top and they look a lot better this way. The twins kind of lost interest though. They're like ready to move to the next one where they can mix and pour more. So they're just running around wild right now. We have cones everywhere. It is what it is, I guess, at this point. But I need to clean up this batch, and then the next cookie I want to make are the peanut butter blossoms. Those you have to roll in sugar. I think I may wait until they go to nap. Or maybe I could get started on it. I don't know.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
I always love doing my Christmas baking in my KitchenAid mixer, and something I actually invested in this year is a glass mixing bowl attachment, I guess you would say. I found it at Walmart and I love it for a couple of reasons. One, it's nice to have an extra bowl if I'm baking all kinds of recipes. But this glass one can go in the microwave, so if I need to soften up anything like butter specifically, it's just so nice to have it. I'm kind of a dump and go type of person. I don't separate things out and I never have any problems. So if you have someone who has a KitchenAid mixer, you're maybe looking for a last minute Christmas gift, I think this would be a great idea. I have really loved mine.
Words can say, and I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic
I will say, so I didn't really notice a difference in like how the cookies baked using this baking mat, but when I'm making like multiple types of cookies, this was so much easier to clean really quick. So I can definitely see the benefits to doing this, and then plus you kind of preserve the life of your pans a little bit more. I like to run them through the dishwasher, the pans anyways, and they just don't last that long. So I do really like that. I'll link it below, but I'm going to get started on my next batch of cookies, the peanut butter blossoms.
Everyone knows that Christmas should be white, because we got that right. Oh, but I'm in Copacabana, tanning up for Santa, but I'm getting on a plane, a boat, or a train. I'm setting a new course, bearing straight due north. Santa, hold on. Santa, hold on. I'm not gonna leave you hanging by yourself. Santa, hold on. Santa, hold on. I'm not gonna leave you alone with all the elves. Hold on, Santa, I'm on my way. Let me tell you about old Saint Nick and me, as tight as can be. It's been that way forever. Guess we're shapes that go together. Everyone can use a little vacation.
Is it good? Don't you touch any more of those cookies. Ethan, is it good? Too good to talk. Thumbs up. The mint ones taste kind of like, ooh, you okay? I know, it's still warm. The mint cookies, they taste like a Girl Scout Thin Mint. Very good. We had a super simple lunch, and then I told my husband, I'm like, I I'm not gonna feel like cooking dinner tonight. I've been baking all day. Can we just like order a pizza or something? So we're gonna do pizza tonight. It's kind of our traditional thing. However, he's going to take the older 2 kids to the high school basketball game tonight. And so it's just going to be the twins and I at home after pizza. And so I told the twins, I'm like, I think we should drive around and just look at Christmas lights, because they get so excited. We haven't done it yet. We are rarely out when it's dark out, so we're probably gonna drive around and look at Christmas lights. So they're excited to do that. But I am just sitting down right now rereading my nut roll recipe to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. This is the one that I don't want to mess up. Like, if any of them turn out, I would love it to be this one. It just sounds so good. And it's not something that I would normally see at like a family gathering or whatever. So looking at this, but yeah, things are going well. The mint cookies get a thumbs up from me. We like to do thumbs up in this house. But they are like a chewy Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie, like very good. So if you like those things, you will love that recipe. But I'm gonna look over my recipe and then head back to the kitchen. I'm trying to think if I want to put on like a Hallmark movie, or if I want to listen to music or watch videos. Decisions, first world problems. But I have struck out with a lot of the Hallmark. So we have Hallmark on demand movies. We don't have the channel, but we can play back the on-demand movies. I can't find a good one for the life of me. The ones I've been watching, I'm like, oh, this is awful. So leave your Hallmark movie recommendations down below. So that actually worked really well to chop the peanuts. Just pop them in our Ninja little, I guess you would call this like almost like a food processor. It was an attachment with our old blender, but yeah, that worked really well. Saved me a lot of time. I'm just supposed to be able to wrap it around, it's still warm, wrap the caramel around what I made earlier. Ooh, this could be questionable. I bet it'll work. And then press in the nuts. Actually, it is working. It's a little hot, hurting a little bit. When I was baking today, I mean, this isn't so bad, is it? Okay, I need to try one. I need to tell you how they are, right? Ooh, maybe it's still frozen, or I need a sharper knife. Come on. Yeah, it's probably still frozen. So the unfortunate thing about this is that the peanuts didn't like stick into the caramel very well. It's still good. There's still like a dusting of like the peanut, but I would have liked for like an actual salted like caramel nut roll to be like full of peanuts, but it's still really good. It's very sweet. So when I serve it, I'll just cut them up like very, very into small pieces, I should say. So yeah, I'll probably, I don't know if you can freeze it. I'll let you know. I'm gonna try to freeze just a couple because it made 6 rolls. That's a lot of candy. So I'll keep some in the refrigerator and then I'll put some in the freezer. And I also need to go through with my cookies too and do the same thing. I'm going to freeze half and then store half. So I came up with the idea as I was putting everything away. I'm like, well, how about I just stick some peanuts, the crushed ones anyways, in that filling area because it's kind of soft and it would stick to it and it's perfect. So I think when I go to serve these at Christmas, I'll probably just add some chopped peanuts to the top after I slice them, and problem solved. So yay, I'm glad I was able to come up with an alternative idea. It's not what the picture showed, but I don't think anyone will know unless they watch this video, of course. Everything is packed up and put away. I did set out some. I know my hubby and kids will want some, and probably me too, I'm not gonna lie. But I love these containers even more. I just love how clear they are. You can see everything that's in them. I'm gonna link the set that I grabbed. I shared it in my Amazon favorites. But so we made all of these today, and then yesterday we actually did the Christmas M&M cookies with the kids after school too. So we are just working away on all of our Christmas baking, and more to come this weekend.
It's kind of hard because the hole is so small. Look how small it is.
Mm-hmm.
Glue on your scarf, okay?
But it's going to be really pretty when you're done.
I'm putting this one. I'm making this for my tree anyways.
I bet you could make one for your teacher too.
Yeah. When we done with this, we're gonna go look at buy Christmas lights, and we're gonna go back home and go to brush our teeth, and we're gonna go to bed.
So they are crafting away. The living room has been picked up. I just need to run the robot vacuum out here and we're good to go.
I'm using my own little camera.
Oh my gosh, I think you're a future vlogger. I had proof that I actually did clean this up. Now what happened out here? Look.
Ethan made a Hot Wheel mess.
Ethan made the mess? Ethan, was it you?
Yes, because we're making a Hot Wheel City.
Oh, Hot Wheel City. At least I did get some vacuuming in. When you cannot decide where to get pizza, I guess you go to both places.
Hexagon. Aww.
So what do we got here?
What's these?
The twins and I broke out of the house. We are going to look at Christmas lights. Who's excited? Oh yes, they've been talking about it all day, but I mentioned this earlier. My husband is taking the older two to the basketball game. It's just not a place for these two right now. Maybe next year. But anyways, we're gonna go drive around, listen to Christmas music, and find some awesome Christmas lights.